Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
We do not have the luxury of sidestepping climate change.
Elected leaders say Lake Tahoe is seeing the effects of global warming, and it could continue in the future without some changes. That is tonight's 2 News big story at 5:30. Climate change is one of many issues discussed at today's Lake Tahoe Summit. Good evening, I'm Ryan Kennedy.
And I'm Kristen Remington. Thank you for keeping it here with us. This is the 23rd annual event, continuing the partnership between Nevada and California. We've had presidents visit for this event. It's definitely historic, and the goal is to keep the Tahoe Basin healthy for generations to come as well. Paul Nelson has more from Valhalla, Tahoe.
Nevada cannot be successful on the east side of the lake without a coordinated effort and partnership with California's efforts on the west side.
Lake Tahoe faces a lot of different challenges, but officials say continued public-private partnerships can keep the Tahoe Basin beautiful.
What we have seen since 1997 is that collaborative effort that has not strayed one bit to really preserve and protect Lake Tahoe.
Elected officials from Nevada and California come to Lake Tahoe every year around this time. They discuss things like aquatic invasive species and lake clarity. This year, the two main topics happen to be climate change and wildfire.
It just takes, as someone said, one match, one spark, one chain dragging to cause a fire. And it could be devastating in this basin, absolutely devastating.
Experts say the recent drought made Tahoe's forests more vulnerable to insects, disease, and wildfire, something many say is because of global warming.
The hots are getting hotter, the wets are getting wetter, the dries are getting drier.
California's governor says our country can utilize green technologies without impacting the economy, starting with fuel-efficient cars.
There's no greater cause on keeping this lake clear because it's really a proxy for all of our larger efforts than addressing those emissions coming out of our tailpipes.
Officials say Lake Tahoe's feeling the impacts of climate change. Data shows an increase in Lake Tahoe's air and water temperatures over the last 100 years. That's why many say these partnerships have to continue at Lake Tahoe.
We have a responsibility. We have a duty. It's our obligation to protect this lake, and that's what we intend to do together.
Covering the big story at Lake Tahoe, Paul Nelson, 2 News.